Welcome duelists, Potato here. It's that time again. I don't have my casual outfit, so that means that I have to do something in order for me to tell you that
Top 5 cards with dirty words in them. Sex.
I need to tell you a story. So today's story will be I have to think of something.
1 hour later.
Oh, I know. How did I make King of Games in just 7 days?
That's a great idea!
It's something to talk about. But before that, we need to talk about 3 things. 1, the deck that we're gonna use. 2, the journey that we made to get to King of Games. And 3, if we actually got to King of Games. So let's see if I actually made to King of Games in just 7 days. Roll that clip, please. So, day 1. We don't talk about this.
Why? Why is this happening?
Actually, I started with Magician Pendulum. Ah, no!
Let's go!
Do you want to see how many losses did I get in this? Let's skip a montage for this. With something from the SM Bros, the kind of thing. What?
Day 2.
On day 2, it was still the same thing. I used the Magician deck with the anchor mechanic, but still, I was not at all. Yikes. Keep losing. And my win rate wasn't that great. So, let's go to day 3 and see how it happened. I don't have any appeal into we're gonna win, actually.
Day 3.
On day 3, I actually just used the Magician deck entirely. I took out the anchor mechanic because it sucks! It sucks. It sucks. Our win rate, even though we used the Dark Magician deck, it was still not the best one. I tried using any kind of staples and still couldn't win. Our win rate was still low. So, are we gonna give up? Let's go to day 4.
Day 4.
What's the best part in making a video about getting to King of Games? Use a cheese deck, right? And what do we do when the skills are not even nerfed yet? We cheat! What a badass! After 4.5 hours of stream, we didn't get to a higher win rate, but we still lost a lot of games. So in the end, what is going to happen? I don't know, but there's only one thing to do. Remember when I said about the cheating thing? So here's what happened. We started with 29 wins and 32 losses. So what happens when you go to Legend 1 after 4.5 hours of getting to Legend 2 and then going back to Legend 1? Well, it's hard to explain. Remember when we said that we needed to cheat? And when I mean cheating, it's just the skill, because the skill properly says that you can only select one card from your hand and send it to the deck. And after that, the new skill name is still the same, but the only difference is that you need to return a monster from your hand. So we went from 29 wins to 49 wins in a span of 2 hours. What the fuck? What a badass! So yeah, 20 wins. And some of them were cheese because they said, oh, it's time to duel. And they said, nope, I surrender. I'm gonna give up. So we got to Legend 5 with 50 wins and 34 losses. So I made a thing that I needed to do and say if I lose the match because I needed to close off stream, and you know when Yugi tubers need to sleep because sleep is a thing. And so what I did was keep dueling until I get sleepy and close out the stream. So we were a 15 win streak, and then we battle harpies. And I do the stupid thing. Instead of defeating the harpy lady and going through all the steps, this happens. And yeah, I messed up. So I had to close out the stream and say, so here we go, the last day. Everybody knew that when you go out and go from Legend 5 to King of Games, you actually have to win 5 in a row in order for you to go to the next stage, which is King of Games. So here is how it went. First duel, we go against Melodious, and Melodious Bloom Diva appeared. I don't have nothing to remove it from play. The end. So duel 2 starts, and this time we go against a deck that is called the what's it called deck. So they start with Mystic Depths. I do the thing, and simply they give up. And after that, it was just win after win after win. And then this happened, the last duel. It's a rank up match. Everybody's sweating. It's a Yusei kind of character. And how should I say this? So he sets a card. He activates Cybernetic Fusion Support, which is Cyber Dragons with Yusei? I'm like, what? So he sets a card and activates Enchanting. And when I see the cards that he's revealing, I said, oh no, it's a Sudoku deck. I can't believe this was the actual rank up match. So I draw my third Magical Knight. I use the Dragonite's Path, return a card, and I didn't cheat this time, so we get the Galloping Gaia. And I said to myself, he's gonna activate the Destiny thing, right? Right? He didn't. So he let me make the play. I activate, I do the fusion, and I attack for game. What? How is this possible? How I was able to get King of Games by this? Well, I came to a conclusion. And there you have it. King of Games. We finally made it. It only took us a week, 7 days to be precise. A lot of pain. Trying the anchor mechanic didn't work. Tried the magicians. And we go with the cheese. And when you get the cheese, you have everything. And that is the story of how I got to King of Games. It's actually pretty good. I cheated. I tried 3 decks. What can I do? So now I can get my title and get the King of Games, and probably due to I'm a badass now in using a Gaia deck, we can actually get laid. Seriously, you can't get laid because of this. What? Did you say something? And now that I'm King of Games, I can now enter a tournament. Although, it would be really strange that somebody would stalk me behind my door of my room and trying to figure out what am I doing right now. That would be preposterous, right?